Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to my Facebook Live. In case you're new here, I do a weekly Tuesday live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So occasionally I do cancel if something comes up, but for the most part I'm here every Tuesday and we do some kind of, hi Donna, happy Tuesday, some kind of crafting demo. Hi Diane, welcome you guys. Thank you for joining me. I have two cards tonight. One I made in like 2 minutes, so I'm like, well, I gotta create another card. So I've got two. And the giveaway, we'll be doing that shortly. So that's exciting. Let me just make sure you guys can see me good. I think you can. Yep, I'm not upside down, so that's good. So we actually, as demonstrators, we got to see the new catalog, which will be coming out, is it May 1st? May, somewhere around May. I think it's, let me see when the mini catalog, they changed the catalog dates on us the last couple of years. They've been changing the dates, and it's been crazy to try to keep up, to remember when the catalogs end and when they start. So let's see here, April 30th, and I think this is April 30th too. Yep, April 30th. So the brand new catalog, the annual catalog, will come out on May 1st, and it's all different style catalog this year. So it takes a little getting used to. I'm still not completely used to it yet, but it's got sections in there for just new crafters, advanced crafters, mediocre crafters. So I think once you get used to it, you'll like the setup. And there are some pretty cool products that are coming to us, so I can't wait for that. Our pre-order will be in April, so hopefully I will get some of them new products and showcase them for you. So once I get them, I can't show you, I don't have the catalog, but I can't show you any of the catalog until May 1st because of Stampin' Up! Policies. So that's pretty exciting. But if you want to take a look at the products and have a chance to pre-order them, go ahead and join my team. You will have complete access once you join to the digital catalog. You'll be able to see all the new products, and then you'll be able to join us on our pre-order day in April. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait. Everybody gets excited for pre-order day. So that's what's going on. What else? The last chance items you're going to be seeing shortly in April. I'm not sure the date. They gave us a date, I think, where you guys will see what items will be on sale. It's up to 60% off certain items from the annual catalog and the mini catalog. So you'll get a choice or a chance to get those products. Not everything goes on sale. So just be aware of that, but there are items that are up to 60% off, and some of the items will carry over in the new annual catalog, but you'll see them on the retired list because they'll no longer be a bundle. So remember, when you bundle your punch and coordinating stamp set or dies and coordinating stamp set, you get that 10%. So if it's something that you don't have in your collection and you want it, you need to get your hands on it, especially the ones that are going away. So that'll be coming up soon, and I'll give you guys more information. I'm working on trying to get something written up for you guys, because Stampin' Up! Gives us the information, but it's in this big spreadsheet thing, and I can't print it. So I got to get my techie son to help me. Every year I go through this, and he shows me how to do it, and every year I forget. So as soon as I get with him to get the format so you guys can read it, I will post it on my Facebook page. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Tonight we've got the giveaway. I have the bunnies. Let me see if you guys can see Woo! I've been busy. These bunnies are fun to make. So I just picked up that yarn. Isn't that a fun color? I thought that was super fun. So you have a choice of that color, this bright pink one, the blue one, and the green one. And it's funny because depending on what yarn I use, there's a difference. Well, you can't really see. There's a difference in size. See how there's a slight difference there? I also have a bright orange color that I can do. And I have purple, muted soft like a lilac purple, a pink, so a pink like that color pink, and a yellow like that color yellow. And I think that's it. So, and they're super quick to whip up. So if you guys, the picture of the ones that I showed you, if you want one of those other ones, just let me know. So I'm gonna scoot you guys down, but before I scoot you down, I just wanted to tell you we are going to be using another online exclusive item tonight. And I bought this one a long time ago, and I've been wanting to play with it, and I actually finally dug it out and did some couple of things with it, but I've got to definitely play more with it. Let me go ahead and get you a picture of our online exclusives so I can turn you down so you're not getting seasick. But that is a picture of, we just recently got some new online exclusive items in the online store. So if you have never shopped with me, you want to go to chris.stampinup.net and get all your purchases in there. The online exclusives, they pop on there once. I think there's one more coming in the fall at some point. They're putting them on in between catalogs and in between things. So as soon as I know when we have online exclusive items, I will let you guys know. They're pretty awesome. There's a bunch of stuff to pick from in there, and it's there's just a lot. The online products, if you're not familiar with them, they will only be online, so you won't find them anywhere in a catalog. So you just got to keep your eye open for them. Let me go ahead and do the drawing here. I've got everybody's name in the wheel, and I had a lot of people enter, so I'm excited to see. I'm thanking all of you guys. I don't know how to do this without it spinning here. I don't know how to get rid of my keyboard like this. Oh yeah, okay. So I have everybody's name in here, and thank you guys all for sharing this and letting people know so they could enter to win. So we have Lois, Tracy, Mary Alice, Donna, Diane, Amy, Raquel, Roseanne, Dawn, and Lori. So those are everybody who made a comment on the video. I did check my YouTube and my Rumble account, but nobody commented on the videos. So these are the names, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who will win. You guys ready? Can you guys read that? I think so. Let's see. There we go. I don't know why that's up there. Oh, Diane, that was so close. Amy, congratulations. You're our winner. Woohoo! So, Amy, let me know. I know you're not on here right now. You'll probably pop on later. But let me know what color bunny you want when you're watching this on the replay. Just let me know. And if, like I said, if it's one of the bunnies that was not pictured, but I have the color, I will make them. Just let me know, and I will get that mailed out to you before Easter. Thank you guys all for playing along, and congratulations, Amy. Woohoo! All right, so I am using the Feathered Flight. Now, I got this one a while ago, And I do like the wildlife stamps. I have a bunch of old style ones, so I do like using them. They make great sympathy cards. They make great masculine cards. So I have 2 cards that I created with this set. This is a cling stamp set, and it is a distinctive stamping. So what that means is your images will give a very crisp, detailed stamped image when you stamp it out. So I have this one. There's no matching dies with it. It's just the stamp set. And I also got this paper, and I knew I bought it, but I could not find it for the longest time. I've been wanting to use it, and I found it today hidden under, it fell underneath something. So I was super excited. This paper is another online exclusive. It comes in a suite, or you can buy it separately. So it is called Meandering Meadows. And this paper is absolutely gorgeous. You can see that you don't even need to do anything. And I'll show you. I made a card with just the DSP and the stamp set. But you get these gorgeous scenes. So they're ready to go. You just add a stamp sentiment, add some bling or whatever you want on it, and these make super quick cards. So there's that, and then the back side. There's 48 sheets of 6x6 paper. So you can see how gorgeous this paper is. So this is the paper that I used on my card. So I only have 2 of those, but I thought this was a good one because that looks like a little riverbed. And the back side. And there's this one. Isn't this paper pretty? And I think when it first came out, I think it wasn't available for a while because everybody bought it up, which was good because I couldn't find mine. Oh, and hopefully we have no surprise guests tonight. I did not see any stink bugs anywhere, but they are known for their hiding and coming out at the most awkward times. There's the back side to that one. Do you guys, Donna or Diane, did you guys pick up this paper? I think, did I get a card from one of you guys? I don't know. But this paper's super pretty. So again, this is not in any catalog. It is only in the online exclusives. And the thing with the online exclusives is we do not know how long the products will be on there. Oh, you do have it, Donna. Yeah, it's super pretty, right? But we don't know how long the online exclusive items will be on. Some of them, you know, have been on for a while now. So we don't know when they take them off. I don't know if they give us any notice or not. I can't remember. I think they just disappear. So if you see online products that you want on the online exclusives, you should get them in your shopping cart. Yeah, this paper is just like an artist just painted the paper for you to use. It's so pretty. And then I love that one. I'm surprised you didn't get this one, Diane. Although you have said you have a lot of DSP, so. And then this is the last one. So you get 4 sheets of each of these designs. So super pretty paper. And the first card that I did, you guys can see, it's so easy. All I did was take that piece of paper and I just trimmed it down to 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're just going to do our stamping on it. So let's get this card done. You guys can see how quick it is. And this is great for somebody who's just starting out and wondering what to buy. Get a stamp set, get the DSP, get a pack of cardstock. I always recommend the basic white when you're first starting out because you can use that with everything. Throw a colored cardstock in there if you can. But if you want to just start and you're not sure where, stamp set, Memento ink, basic white cardstock, and some adhesive. And you should be good to go. And I always try to recommend a stamp set that has sentiments and images in it. Where did I just put the stamp set? Right here. So this one here, I'm using gray granite. Is it gray granite? I think it's gray granite. Yes, gray granite card base for my card. And then I'm going to use these small ducks here. So you can see that they're all mallards. If you guys are not in tune with your ducks, these are mallard ducks, male and female. And they have the larger ones flying. They have them floating in water. And then you've got this little water accent here. And then you've got the little group here. So those are the ones I'm going to use on the top. And there are some price changes coming up too with the new catalog. I know prices go up everywhere, right? We're so sick of hearing about prices going up, but unfortunately that's how it is. So, oh, I don't think I have my host code on top of my video, do I? I do not. Let me pull that up for you guys. So my host code, if you guys don't know anything about my host code, it is a code that you should use anytime you're placing an order with me that is under $150. Use my code and you will get a present from me in the mail, a thank you gift. And that code helps me to earn the products so I can give them away. So I'm using basic gray on these guys. And I'm just going to stamp these guys right across the top of this. And I recommend, if you guys have this stamp set, or any stamp set for that matter, you always want to stamp a few times before you stamp on your project. So if it's brand new, don't just take it to ink and stamp, because a lot of times the ink needs to work in there. And with this one especially, I noticed the details came out in the ducks better after I stamped a few times. So and it's the same thing with the other style of the photopolymer. You want to stamp, and I recommend with photopolymer that you stamp with Versamark ink, because there's like a coating on your stamps. Just tap it around in the Versamark ink and then clean it off, and that'll help absorb your the photopolymer stamps have a seal on them. So when you do that, the Versamark ink will help you absorb your ink better. If you just take your stamp to the ink, especially with the photopolymers, a lot of times you'll get a funky look to your stamp. You might have a dark spot here and it might be lighter because the ink isn't distributed well on that stamp. So take your Versamark ink to your photopolymers first, clean it off, and then use them as you regularly would. And your clings, you want to, like I said, stamp them off on a scrap piece of paper a few times before you put them on your actual project. So, and I thought this would make a nice get well card, or, you know, a sympathy card. It's easy. So I'm going to do thinking of you. Then I'll have it on hand in case I need it. We also, someone was talking about, and I haven't looked at the catalog enough, the new one, but someone was talking about the A block is no longer going to be available, and I believe the G block, but I could be wrong, or maybe it's the H block. 2 of our blocks are leaving us. So if you don't have them blocks, now is a good time to get them. As soon as I figure out which ones, I'll post it on my Facebook page that you're watching the video on. Memento is what I'm going to be using. I don't like how I inked that up, so I'm just gonna, okay, so that wasn't bad. Looked like there was a lot of black ink on that U. And someone else said that the again, I have to look at our catalog, but a bunch of demos are saying that our vellum is disappearing. So I like the paper copy better than the digital, and I know you ladies do too that are on here. I don't know, I just feel like I miss so much in the digital version. I feel like the paper one, I just look at it better, look at it more thorough. So we will be getting our paper copies soon. They're supposed to be mailing them out as soon as the digital copy was released as of yesterday. So hopefully we get them soon. So I'm just using Stampin' Seal to place this down. It's going to go right on the front of the card. And then the inside, I just have a piece of basic white. So I just wanted to show you with this card how quick and easy it is. With the right DSP, you really don't need much. You just use your DSP as your focal point, and the card is pretty. So, and you can whip them up really quick and easy and have them on hand. So of course I'm like, well, I've got to do another card because that one will be done in 10 minutes. So that's the quick and easy card with this paper. So let me show you guys my next card. This one I'm not crazy about. I think it's the color choice I picked. But I do like the Versamark, or the embossed ducks in the background. So I tried to go with a masculine theme because I never have enough of those cards on hand. So I figured this was a good card to give to a male, because I don't know, I noticed too, like it's Copper Clay and Wild Wheat, which when they first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I love them. And I noticed my card stock of them, I barely touched these colors. So I said, well, let me use them. So this one is pretty easy too, but we're going to do the embossing. I haven't done embossing with you guys in a while on a live video. So I have my piece of Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just going to take the Emboss Buddy and I'm just going to rub that over it. Now, if you're wondering, well, where did you get that? There's an embossing kit that you can buy that has this. It has the tray, it has tweezers, and it has a paintbrush in there to help brush off any strays. This is a static pouch, and what this does is you just rub it on here and it takes away all of the static and any of the oils that is on the cardstock. So when you emboss, the embossing powder will only stick to your embossed images. So where is my Versamark, you guys? Here it is. So I'm going to use Versamark ink, and I'm going to I did the small ducks and I did the larger ducks, and I know the larger ones you can see them down here, but I just stamped them randomly. So let me pull those out. We had nice weather last week, and now it's crud again. Did you guys, Diane, you probably got snow today. I don't know, Donna, did you get any snow? It snowed off and on here. I don't want winter. Although we can't complain because this weather this year was pretty good. Let's see. Need a bigger one. So I'm going to take the large flying mallard. I'm going to place him up here. I don't have any rhyme or reason as to where I'm placing them. And then I'll do one more down here. Perfect. I probably should have left that on a little longer. Yeah, same here. So we all have the same cruddy weather. The only positive thing is it's the end of March, and we know spring and summer are right there. And with the sun being so high in the or lower to the ground, or now it's so much warmer. And then I'm just going to fill the spaces in with the little ducks here. It's a really cute stamp set. I love the detail in it. I'm a sucker, like I said, for all the wildlife ones. But the detail in those ducks is pretty cool. So now this, I'm just going to, like I said, fill in randomly. And I think that is enough. Maybe. All right, one more over here. All right, that's enough. Oh, you've made it. Oh, that's good to know. Donna says she's made a ton of cards with this one. I was super excited to get it. I remember I got it right away, but then I just, like all of us, I just let it set and say, I should probably use that set. So now I'm going to take, I have a scrap piece of paper someplace. Where did I put that? You don't have this one, Diane? You may need to place an order. So I'm using clear stamping emboss powder. And I'm just going to pour it. I know I have the tray, and the tray is nice, but being that this is such a large piece, I found that it was easier to just do it on a scrap piece of paper. And I like to fold it, so you have that fold that you can get all that powder into. And then the tweezers. So I'm going to take my tweezers. I'm going to pick it up, and then I'm just going to kind of maneuver all of that powder around. And I'm going to try not to touch the card because that gets your oils on it, and that messes everything up. Okay, so I do have on this one duck over here, I must have smeared some Versamark ink there. So I'm not really bothered by it, but I'll show you guys with the kit that you buy, the embossing kit. It comes with this paintbrush or brush. It looks like a paintbrush, and you just go in with the brush and you just wipe away the embossing ink or embossing powder where it has stuck someplace. So that was on me because I smeared Versamark ink there. So now, before you go and heat that up and do anything, you're going to want to take your embossing powder and get that sucker back in your bottle. However I know some people empty these into different containers. I used to do that, but I find this is just as easy. So I'm going to get that lid on there and get that off to the side so I don't melt it. All right. Hi, Amy. You are the winner of tonight's rabbits. Before I emboss, I'll show you. You can pick from one of these colors. I know you already got one from me, so you know how super cute they are. But I have this colored one. Now, I don't know. You know what? We'll do it at the end because I can't tell. We'll do it at the end. I think you can see them better at the ending there. So, but you won, Amy. Congratulations. Donna, you haven't tried embossing? Holy cow. I'm shocked at that one. Embossing is amazing. Once you try it, you're going to love it. So I have the heating gun, and you want to turn it on 2, so it's probably going to be a little loud here. Let it warm up for about 30 seconds. I have my paper here. I'm going to leave it down here, and I'm going to just take my tweezers and kind of hold it. And then I'm going to bring this in, and hopefully the camera will pick this up of what a neat effect embossing has on your projects. It's super fun to do. I used to get so frustrated with it because it would never turn out. But I found it depends on the embossing powders that you're using. So before, I bought my embossing powders at the craft store, and they weren't the quality that Stampin' Up's embossing powders are. But Donna, you definitely need to emboss. It's so much fun. So you guys can see this is clear, so it's just giving a nice shiny coat to these ducks. And when you're using the embossing powder, you want to move your gun around. You don't want to keep it on your embossed image. Once it starts to turn shiny, then you want to start moving it, your heating, because it can burn the embossing powder if you leave it on there too long. And that does not look good. So almost done. So there you go. That's how easy embossing is. It's super easy, and you want to just wait and make sure it's not boiling hot. You don't want to touch it when it's boiling hot. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? So you got this, Donna. Amy, she does embossing too, and she was a newbie when she first came. Fairly newbie when she first started stamping and crafting, and look at her, she's embossing now. So let's see, now we're going to stamp out our little sentiment here. So I have this already pre-cut. It's on Very Vanilla because I thought that the white would be too stark on that card. So I'm using the Nestled Essentials dies. I use the biggest one in there. So in case you guys are wondering, I already pre-cut it because, you know, you guys all know how to. I have a mess here around my desk here. So I'm going to use just Memento for this one. Let me put this away. And I'm going to use those ducks that are in the water. And then I'm going to use I'm Glad You're in My Life. Diane loves to emboss too. Yeah, embossing is awesome, isn't it? It just adds, it feels like you've just went to the Ritz-Carlton with the, when you emboss. I don't know, it just adds this magic to your cards. I don't know how to describe it. I love it. So I'm going to ink this up with the Memento, and I'm going to stamp these ducks right on the bottom. The detail is so awesome in this stamp set, if you guys can see that. See their eyes and there's just the detail. And then I'm glad in your life. I'm glad you're in my life. I'm going to stamp that up towards the top here. I'm going to try not to get it crooked. But I did. I got it crooked. I love my Stamp-A-Majig. I use that all the time. You can use a stamping platform to get your images and stuff. straight, and I know we no longer sell that. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry that. They don't carry the Stamp-A-Majig. This is my favorite. I think you can find these on Amazon or one of them. It's called the Stamp-A-Majig, and it's just a plastic sheet, and you line it up on the corner here. Then you take your block, and I'll show you guys real quick. This thing, if this ever comes back in stock, you need this. So I'm going to stamp this duck here. Like I said, I think you can get them. You might, I don't know if anybody sells them, but you butt your block right up into the corner, and then you have your image here, and then you bring in your card. I'll do it on the back of this because, so you have your card. So you can place this wherever you want it. So if you want the duck crooked like that, or however you want it, then you take your little Stamp-A-Majig there, remove it, and then when you stamp it down, it's going to be right where you stamped it. So this thing is, I don't know how long ago I got this. I've been stamping since 1998, so it probably was close to then. That thing is worth its weight in gold. It is the best invention, and I don't know why Stampin' Up! Does not sell them anymore. Usually when they get rid of something, it's because it doesn't sell enough. But this thing is awesome. And then you just clean the top off and let it dry, and it's good to go. So I hate to sell things to you guys or tell you about things that aren't available, but I'm telling you guys, if you guys can find one of these, if you don't have one, it's awesome. I use it all the time, especially for sentiments. I do have stamping platforms, but sometimes it's just easier if you're doing one card to just pull that little thing out versus your stamping platform. So now we're going to just assemble this card. This is copper clay. That's my card base. Let's put the this guy on the inside. Do you have that, Amy? I think we talked about that. I love that tool. You might be able to get it at other craft places, but I don't know. Something similar to it. I don't know. So we're going to put that on the inside, and you can't even tell I stamped ducks on the other side, can you? Oh, you don't have it? Bummer. But you do have stamping platforms, and they're handy too. They'll do that just as well as, you know, that one does it. So this is just going to go on the front. The glossy ducks. So see that shine? I love it. And then before I put this down on the front, which we're going to pop it up anyways, I have the Pretty Peacock in gold. I wanted to add just a touch of color, but I wanted to keep it masculine. So I thought this was perfect. This not pink or anything that would throw it off its balance, I guess. And it kind of goes good with these colors. So what I did was I took a row of adhesive at the top, and then where are my paper snips? I'm going to get our paper snips out. And then I'm going to just, oops, I want it up by the sentiment, so I'm just going to tack one piece down, just angle it a little. Give it a little bit of an angle, and then I'm gonna just snip it. My paper snips are dull. I need a new pair. This one I'm gonna go off to that angle. You know what? I have a pair that Deb gave me that are super sharp, so I'm gonna use these for now. And then I'm gonna come back in with my adhesive, roll it over the top of there, and put a piece right in the middle. Oh, I got it everywhere. What are you doing? I'm gonna snip it. So now what I'm gonna do is just snip it closer now. And I want them all angled in. I just wanted a little pop of something. And then I'm gonna just use our Stampin' Dimensionals. Amy, have you had a chance to look at the new catalog? I was mentioning it earlier to anyone who wants to look at it. All they have to do is join my team, and then they'll have access, full access to the digital catalog, and they'll be able to see all the new products. And I was saying how the format is. It's a little wonky, but it's because we're used to the way it's been done. I think overall this format is going to be very helpful to people who normally don't stamp a lot, I guess. So I think us demonstrators are just used to the way it's always been. So this guy's going to go right here. And that's it. That's all there is to that card. So there's that card and there's this card. So yeah, the pre-order is always tricky. We get to pre-order, but we can't pre-order everything out of the catalog. So we don't know what we get to pre-order until basically pre-order day. So you have this huge list of things. Oh, I want this, 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 this. And then when pre-order day comes, it's like, oh, none of my stuff is on pre-order day. Or you might have all of it's on pre-order. Usually it doesn't work out where all your stuff is on pre-order, right? But that's the fun part about being a demo, is all the little perks you get. So let me flip you guys up here. So those are the two cards. And get the little bunnies here. Okay, let's see. Hold on to your hats, people. All right, let me see if I'm sideways. I think I'm sideways. I'm always sideways. There we go. Okay, so we have these color bunnies, Amy. We have the bright pink color. We have the blue color. We have that color, the multicolor one. He's my favorite. We have this green one. And then I also have a the light pink, like I think like you have the light pink. I have a purple, like a lavender purple color. I have a bright orange, and I have a yellow like that yellow. So let me know which color you want, and I will get that in the mail for you. And then you'll have a brother to go along, or a sister to go along with your other bunny. So so yeah, so that is it. The bright pink. You want the bright pink. Awesome. Okay. I will get that in the mail to you this week, so you'll get it before Easter, so your other bunny has a friend. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight live, and I hope you enjoyed the cards. That set is pretty cool, and like I said, if you're looking for it in the catalog, you won't find it. It is only on the online exclusive stuff. So head over there to my shop, look at the online exclusive stuff. There's some pretty awesome things. New items dropped a couple weeks ago in there, so go check those out and do some shopping, and don't forget to use the host code. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. You guys all have a great week too, and I will see you next Tuesday. So enjoy your week. Bye.